Ryan's kitchen is back. I'm making jerky. It's gonna take a while. Alright, first thing to do is to make a marinade. I'm gonna use some soy, salt, paprika, some cumin, and Worcestershire. I'm not that bloody stupid. It's actually pronounced Worcestershire. Anyway, I'm also gonna add some fresh garlic. That was pretty easy. I found a recipe, but I'm not going to follow it exactly. So I need a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire. This is a third. I'm going to wing it. I found this. It's holding it up for me. I just need about almost that full thing. It's taken a while. Could unscrew the lid. Can't be bothered. Alright. I'll put the rest of that in, but that's good enough. Alright. Just realised I fucked this recipe up already that I'm not really following. It was meant to be a 1/4 cup of soy, not Worcestershire. Only 2 tablespoons. Oh. Alright, I'm starting again. I'm just going to pour this into this oregano container. And I'm going to follow it properly. Alright. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, aka Worcestershire sauce. And then a 1/4 cup of this. BRB. Alright. McConaughey's here. 2 teaspoons of salt. Yummy. 1 teaspoon of paprika. I don't know if it's meant to be heaped or not.
No.
Oh well. Alright. I don't know if I should put cumin in or not, so I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm gonna wing it with cinnamon, because I love that stuff. And I was told I shouldn't put this in. So there it goes. Woo! Alright. Now I'm putting tandoori masala in. I've put a heaped teaspoon, put another one in. And I've decided I'm not adding garlic because I can't be bothered. Alright, so I am going to put garlic in. I'm just going to smash it. Alright, it's on the ground. I'm getting another garlic thing. Here's the other one. Whatever. I think it's a 2-hand job. So, I'm going to do it. Alright, that's in. This kind of looks like chocolate sauce. I don't know if it's meant to look like that. Probably not. Alright, so there's no brown sugar. Well, there is, but I'm putting honey in instead. It's liquid honey. Liquid! Bzzz, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Alright, the final whisk, and then I gotta cut up the beef. Alright, this is actually horrendous. Someone suggested I put this in, and I was also thinking I'll add some water to dilute it. See how that goes. Alright, it's better, but now I'm gonna add some tomato sauce because that's basically what I used to do whenever something needed to be better. Now it's time to cut the steak, aka beef, and we want it to kind of look like that against the grain. Alright, I've just figured out I don't actually know how to cut this, so I'm just going to wing it. See how I go. Alright, so this is how I'm cutting it. It's kind of difficult to do one-handed, so I'm going to put this video down. Alright, it's all been cut, and now I'm going to show you guys how to take out as much of the moisture as possible using paper towel on either side. Alright, and then we add the extra layer, which is a tip that I found online. And then we roll over that. So we just use this bad boy, and we go over that. I did punch it down a little bit first. Again, another 2-hand job. There we go, so that looks pretty good. As you can see, the moisture's come up. I'm just going to add it to this container and add the marinade, and then I'll show you before it. Alright, try to make that flat as possible is what I was told, and then we add the marinade. Covers it pretty well. Recipe calls for this to be in there for 18 to 24 hours, so I'm going to mix it up a few times before that time. quick shout out to the original founding members of the Briars Boys. Abbott, I don't like you because you said it looks bad. I hate your haircut. Walker, love you, mate. Welcome back to Ryan's Kitchen, making the jerky. Marinade is done, and now I'm going to get the moisture out of the beef. Okay, as a reminder, once you've laid it all out, if you put another layer of paper towel on, it will help to soak up the moisture. And then we roll again. So this is a two-hand job. You want to do it pretty hard. It will also help to flatten it out, which will help the oven dehydrate it quicker. That's done. I'm pretty happy with how dry it's looking. That looks good. And now, the most important step I will show you in a second. When you're preheating your oven, well, first of all, don't have the oven on until you've racked all the meat, but put some foil down because then any moisture will get caught. Basically what you need to do is put a toothpick through each piece. Now just make sure it's going to stay like that so it doesn't fall through. Try get it through the middle so the weighting's correct. And then it's just going to hang like that. Alright, this is how it's looking so far. One thing you'll notice is I've cut the sizes different, just because I'm not sure how they're going to turn out, so I want a few different samples. Alright, she's looking good. Just want to reiterate, I didn't preheat the oven because when I'm stacking them, I don't want to burn my hand. Alright, from what I've read online, you want to put it on the lowest temperature possible. Mine is 170, so we'll put it on that. Look at it wobble. My precious. You gonna taste so good. Alright, one last tip. Apparently you want to put a wooden spoon in to help prop the oven door open so moisture can escape. And then we want to leave it for approximately 3 to 5 hours, but check after 2 hours to see if it's dry enough. Just over 2 hours in and they're looking pretty good. Drying up, but a bit more to go. Alright, 3 hours and 20 odd minutes in. Getting there. Still a bit too much moisture, so it needs a bit more time. 4 hours, guys, and it's still going. Look at that moisture. It's gonna need a little bit longer. Ugh. Finished. I've already had a few bites, but beautiful. It's really good. Thanks for watching episode 3 of Ryan's Kitchen, homemade beef jerky. Also, the oil is just clinched. Thank you.